Please describe your job title and primary duties.
So I was a hostess at the restaurant that was in the Marriott, and so we did a lot of in-room dining, and then like a lot of the people would come in and eat the breakfast when everything got busy in the morning and at night and when it got crazy downtown.
What was the work environment like?
I really like it. Everyone is like super kind, but it does get really busy sometimes. But throughout the years, it like kind of changed depending on the management. But as management got better, a lot of people were more like team workers, and it's a lot more smooth. You get a lot more rewards, and like for doing well. So a lot more people like to work and stay. And so I think it's fun and like upbeat, and you do a lot there, and it's not too boring.
What was your favorite part about working there?
My favorite part is just talking to all the types of people that come in from many different places, from around the world, honestly. We have a lot of celebrities come in too, which is pretty cool part of the job, but mostly just talking to like normal people from out of town.
Please describe the application and interview process.
So for when I went in, we had open interviews. So they had me sit at a computer, and it was about 15 minutes for an application, and they didn't really have me do a resume or anything, but they had me talk, and it was very calming, I guess you'd say. They're very personal people, so they would just talk like to me normal, not super like over me or anything. They just talked to me like normal person, and it was really easy and it didn't make me too nervous or anything.
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
They asked like obvious ones are like, why do you want to work here? Like what makes you someone we'd want to hire? That's like always a big one, because you don't want to be too like, well, like in their face about like what you can do. And then they also ask about what your weaknesses are. And you have to be like more honest, but like don't put yourself down, but don't be like, I don't have a weakness. So it's like hard to find a middle, but that's like a very popular question in a lot of interviews.
How were you notified that you received the job?
It took them a little while, which was like making me nervous, because I was like, I needed a job at the time, but they sent out an email and then eventually called me because like their systems are down when something wasn't working, but it took maybe like 3 or 4 weeks after the interview for me to like know I got the job, and then a few weeks after to get me started. So total of like 6 weeks.
What set you apart from other candidates?
I think I was really smiley and upbeat. I came prepared too, so I came ready for the questions they were going to ask me, stuff like that. And then I related to them with like the activities I like to do outside of work and everything, so they got to talk to me and be more personable. I think a lot of employers like people who are personable and easy to talk to.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to gain employment?
I would practice smiling in the mirror, because a lot of people like smiles. I guess you'd say just work on like how you present yourself to people is the biggest thing. Try not to be like act nervous, just practice in the mirror over and over again so you're more comfortable with like what you're saying and you're not stuttering and stuff like that.